the Parliament, distinguished guests, it's a great honor to me to stay here in front of you and try to give something to the memory of this outstanding personality, to this outstanding Greek politician which was Konstantinos Karamανλή. He was not only our Prime Minister or the President of Hellenic Republic. He was really the instigator of Greece's European perspective. And I was so fortunate as to have had the rare opportunity to know Konstantinos Karamανλή personally, and I really mean this personally. Many of you may know that throughout my political journey, we were always in opposite parties, very, very opposite, I would rather say. And on several occasions, we debated fiercely. However, I hope always with deep respect to the rules of democratic debate and political fair play. But I also had the honor to collaborate with him when he was president of our Hellenic Republic, to collaborate on various issues, not only on the national agenda, but also on foreign policy affairs. So until this day, I carry these vivid memories of our discussions. And I have to say very openly and very sincerely that I consider the experience from my contacts with him as a special advantage. I have to say very, very sincerely that I'm grateful to him because he helped my political thinking, in particular my European perception, my understanding why this European project was non-negotiable for that days and even now, and why European orientation of Greek Republic was so important. So our collaboration and also our debate left me with two special characteristics of his personality. First, his dedication to parliamentary democracy. And this was not just an idea, because this experience of Konstantinos Karamανλή was taken through a very difficult period for Greece. I'm referring to the period after 1704, immediately after the fascist military junta, and when the memories of the national division after the civil war in Greece were very, very vivid. So it was really a hard period. And establishing democracy throughout this framework was not an easy task. Also, I remember his dedication to the tough and sometimes solitary struggle towards the European perspective of Greece. Of course, this was a historical effort. Now we say it is a historical effort. Now this effort has achieved posthumous recognition and broad acknowledgement by the vast majority of his political opponents. The vast majority of his political opponents now recognize it. So today I can say that these two main characteristics of Konstantinos Karamανλή, after 15 years after his passing, are still very, very vivid. Greece's commitment to walk the EU path for democracy is still here. It's here through the efforts of the Greek government, and I can say of almost all the political system to defend democracy against, for example, the recently revered horrible actions of the neo-Nazi Golden Dawn. Karamανλής first followed this path in 1974. He opened this path against fascism to build the democracy. He restored the strong democracy for Greece and set up a modern constitutional legality in the template of all advanced European democracies. So his legacy is still with us in what Greece is doing today. Also, I think that the necessity of Europe to evolve as a single entity is our main challenge in this building and in the buildings opposite this building. All European institutions, we have to face this challenge. How we can move forward to have a monetary, economic, but also political and societal unity of Europe. And this is a great, great challenge for everybody. This was the challenge actually for these visionary European political personalities of the past decades. Konstantinos Karamανλή is for sure one of these personalities, so it's our duty to carry it forward. In Greece, many of us have distinguished two periods that have characterized Karamanlis. Some talk about the period before the colonialist dictatorship and the period after 1974, when we had democracy. I have discussed this with Karamanlis sometimes. I cannot say what he said to me, but I can repeat what he said in public some days after our discussion. He said, "People do not change effortlessly, easily. They do not change easily. It is the circumstances that change. People have to adapt to the new realities. The experience of the past simply helps them throughout the adaptation." This is what he said. And when he was asked what he meant saying something about experience, he said, "Experience is mainly the word that people use to call their mistakes." To say it in Greek, because I cannot translate it, what he said, εμπειρία είναι το όνομα που δίνουμε στα λάθη. So, let's learn from our experience, from our mistakes, and hope that this time we can do it in the right way. What comes to Greece, but to Europe also. Thank you very much.